Good morning. My name is Mark Jordan, for those of you I have yet to meet, and to those same people, my sincerest, warmest, and kindest congratulations and welcome to PSI Council. Well done on your recent successful election and re-election in some instances to Council. We're very lucky to have you, and I'm looking forward to working with you all. And to everybody else, well done on what I'm told was a very good meeting on Friday. I was otherwise MIA or missing in action for reasons outside of my control. I was on my honeymoon. But in the interest of fairness for everybody on council, and since my competitor in Rory O'Donnell could make it at the last minute, I decided probably the best way to maybe verbalise why I think I would be the most appropriate choice for the vice president seat in the upcoming election. I said I'd just record this quick video. So why do I think I would be the best choice for the vice president's role? So notwithstanding Rory's experience, I think it's time for change. Ireland is changing. Health in Ireland is changing, not least because of the recent pandemic, but also I think it was maybe simmering under the surface for quite some time, and by extension so too is pharmacy. The registrant and the relationship that PSI have with the registrant is integral to facilitating our primary role, and that is to look after the patient, to look after the continued health of the public. We need that relationship. That is my function. I am a conduit between PSI and the registrant. I think that has been proven to date. It might not have been all too apparent when we're doing our work inside in Fenian Street, or indeed for some of the lay members there, but because of my accessibility, because of my name at a grassroots level with the registrant, I feel that I can bring the registrant with us. At the moment, pharmacists in Ireland don't feel like they have much of a home to call their own. And though PSI may not be that home, I think PSI could certainly capitalise on that opportunity to bring with us the registrant, to bring with us those individuals we have to work with, to get new minds on board, to get ambitious new individuals involved in PSI. And I think that I'm the man for the job. I think that the vice president's role historically was one that complemented the council, and with it the president. But I think the role can be more dynamic than that. I think the role can be an access point for pharmacists and pharmacy owners, retail pharmacy businesses, to contact PSI, to understand what it is that we do, to give that perspective from an inside looking out point of view, the perspective that they might not otherwise have gotten. That then will open doorways for the registrant to engage, to work with PSI. I'm minded of some instances in recent past, where an expression of interest has gone out. We were seeking 10, 12 people and we had 6 applicants. We extended the expression of interest several times only to be left with the same 6 applicants we had at the outset. So I think that that's something that we should build on. I think it's something that we should certainly strive to build on, and I think it's something that I could do from the vice president seat, as well as all of the other functions that the vice president would have had historically to date. So on Thursday, I would ask that you do consider me in your vote. I'm ambitious, I'm outgoing. I think I've contributed extremely well to date in my time at PSI, and I think I am somebody who is engaged in change. I'm somebody who wants to bring about positive change, and I want to do that with the regulator. I want the regulator to be what I know it is in the eyes of those around me. So on Thursday, if you could consider me, I'd be much obliged. Until then, best of health, and I'll see you all hopefully on Thursday.